The starting lineup for the visiting Indiana Pacers. At guard, Durant Wanamaker. Forward, Torrey Craig. At guard, at center, Myles Turner. At forward, Caris LeVert. Visiting team head coach, Rick Carlisle. This is your starting five. At center, 6'11", number 21, LaMarcus Aldridge. At forward, 6'6", number 12, John Harris. Guard, 6'2", 11, Kyrie Irving. And guard, 6'5", 13, James Harden. Forward, 6'10", 7, Kevin Durant. The head coach for your Brooklyn Nets, Steve Nash. One more time for your Brooklyn Nets.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is a champion, but he said, growing up, I never thought about titles. I just wanted to be the best player I could be. When I got to the league, I was listening to all the noise, and it was taking control of my mind. For me, mentally, I have to just focus on my craft. Guys, the results have flown since then.
Clearly. David, thank you. While we get a break, let's now take a look at the October standings out east. You look at Brooklyn. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the third best record in the conference. And checking out Indiana, a game behind.
Yeah, I think for the Nets, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Torrey Craig is out there with LeVert. Then it's Turner. And it's Wanamaker in at the one. And for Brooklyn, the small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Harden out there with Irving, and it's Aldridge in at center. So Indiana wins the tip. Greg, both teams love to push the ball up the floor, even off of made shots.
And trying to get those easy ones before the defense can get set is always an advantage, and you're seeing more and more teams trying to speed up their pace of play.
Duarte shot good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
They get a hand on it, tries to save it. Turner with it, picked up by Aldridge. It's LeVert with the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, I love LeVert's demeanor. Even under pressure, this guy stays calm and just does his job.
Harden the pass to Aldridge. Irving against Turner. And the jam by Harden.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Now here's Durant, coming in off a 41-point performance last game out. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, you know, you're kidding yourself if you think Durant is going to back down from the opponent.
That's his first
And what a
personal.
strong finish
First
there.
team foul.
Clark as good a scorer as ever. Durant just needs to stay healthy, right? Just to break all kinds of records.
One shot.
I agree with that, Kevin. He is as lethal a scorer as we've seen. I mean, when you just talk about putting the ball in the basket, he's in the top 10 all time for my money.
The free throw drops for Durant.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
And LeVert, here we go. Good work defensively by Harden.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish it, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Fires the three, and it's Durant, that time on the assist by Irving. KD's got 6 points.
And, you know, when Durant gets a look from that distance, he's letting it fly.
And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it. And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
In field goal percentage, second in scoring, and how about second in the league in three-point shooting? They are as good as anybody at opening up the floor.
And to lead the league in shooting percentage is no easy task. They never went through one of those cold stretches that so many teams suffer through. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Orte. The pass to LeVert. 6 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Shot to stop the run. The shot by Turner, no good. That's leading by 5. Here's Harris. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Second team foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Joe Harris. And at the line, one time.
On the free throw, no good. And already, Greg, we're seeing some of the new wrinkles that players have added to their game.
No doubt. The work doesn't end when the season does. And if you're trying to improve your skills, or if you're trying to pack on good weight, that kind of stuff needs to get done during the offseason.
Jeremy Lamb's checked in for the Pacers. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now, here is Irving. Outside Durant. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Drills it from outside. Harden's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, do they look sharp. I mean, everything falling for them.
Lamb passes to Craig. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's LeVert. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. LeVert's got his second bucket.
Boy, because he's got such great confidence in his ball handling skills, he's fearless attacking the rim.
Harden outside to the inside. Durant, good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Durant's got 10.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
LeVert against Harris. LeVert the pass to Craig. And it's sent back by KD.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 19-5 run. Harden finds Irving. Outside, KD. Launches it. And it's Irving missing. Pacers trail by 9. Outside, Lamb. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Harden. Durant with it. He's got 10. He feeds it to Harris. The kick out to Aldridge. Shot clock at 5. On the way, Harris. And the 3 off target. The Pacers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Kevin, when we talk about new age bigs in the NBA, one of the first I think of is Myles Turner. Here's a guy who has led the league in blocks, but can also stretch the floor.
The first one falls. In 2018-19, not only did Turner lead the NBA in swats, he also shot almost 40%, Greg, on his threes.
And you go back just like 10 years ago, you'd never think we'd see players with the skill set of Turner. But this is how the game has evolved. And guys like Turner are just so valuable for teams to have.
All free throws good from Turner.
It really was a bitter end to the 2018 playoffs for Myles Turner. Fouled out in a first-round Game 7 loss against LeBron and the Cavs. Unhappy with how things ended, Turner turned to a new passion.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Lamb. And once again off the mark by Indiana. For Turner, Clark, that passion you were just talking about turned out to be a healthy one. Yoga.
Kevin, how about this? Can you imagine going into a yoga class and seeing a 6'11" NBA player striking poses? But becoming a yogi has worked out for him. It's paid dividends. Since that 2018 offseason, Turner's really raised the level of his game.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Good on the shot.
Hey, when you defend Irving, you've got to be all in. I mean, his finishing ability is extraordinary.
Pass to Duarte. LeVert with a wide open look. Drops in the tray. LeVert's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Pacers.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Outside, KD. Back to Harden. Takes a three. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
And the defense hasn't been able to do anything to stop him. And when that's the case, just keep feeding the hot hand.
Here's Harris on the wing. Harden. On deep. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. LeVert in the corner. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Duarte passes to LeVert. Here's Duarte, covered by Irving. Outside, Lamb. And a miss there on the triple. And KD's got the ball here for Brooklyn with a 9-point lead. And Griffin slams it in.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues that they just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, you know, you got to take care of the basketball. Hopefully, they learn from that game and are better going forward.
Your Brooklyn Nets. Your Brooklyn Nets.
So for the Nets, Johnson, he's checked in for Joe Harris. Carter comes in for Kyrie Irving, and it's Mills in for James Harden. Goga Bitadze's checked in for the Pacers. Justin Holiday comes in for Karis LeVert. Now here's Lamb. 14 points from him the last game against the Raptors in Toronto. Here's Warren, and it's sent back by KD.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's Mills. And all around the net that time before dropping in.
Boy, I tell you what a well-designed play, executed beautifully, too.
Lamb against Griffin. Passes it to Warren. There's the dish to Holiday. Clock at 6. Stolen by Durant. Warren against Carter. Pass to Griffin. Over Holiday. Griffin can't get it to go in. Pacers trail by 13. There's the pass to Lamb. Outside Warren. Shot clock at 6. Here's Duarte. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Now here's Durant. Over Holiday. And that one comes up a bit short.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Bitadze. And the lead is down inside single digits. Bitadze's got his second basket of the game.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Knocked loose. Carter outside. Johnson outside. Griffin finds Mills. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Mills has got 5.
Guys, this is where Mills thrives. He's ready to shoot as soon as the ball touches his hand. Excellent catch and shoot play.
Lamb passes to Warren. No good on that one. Nice D from Griffin. Nets leading by 12. Here's Carter. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Bruce Brown in for Blake Griffin. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Carter on the wing. Here's Brown. Good D by Holiday. Pacers trail by 14. Here's Duarte. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Carter outside. And here's Mills from the arc. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. It's the Nets as they wrap up the first quarter on a 12-4 run. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And plenty of scoring on this team, but Kyrie Irving knows he's always got the green light.
Coach just wants me to be aggressive, to set the tone early in the game, and that kind of sets up all my teammates and sets the standard for the rest of the game and how I want the game to go.
Agreed. And for an NBA defense, few more scary, Greg, than Kyrie Irving with his foot on the gas.
Yeah, because he doesn't just score on you. When he gets in that mode, Irving can make you look silly.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Nets have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
We've got Mills, Carter out there with Johnson. Then there's Brown, and it's Claxton in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Wanamaker. 17 points for him last game against Toronto.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
Well, Marcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Carter. In Indiana with a change here, too. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for T.J. Warren. Here's Duarte. He's covered by Brown. 4 on the shot clock. There's the 3. The Pacers getting another chance here. Pass to Duarte. Shoots over Brown. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Brooklyn leading by 16. And here's Mills for three. No good. Shot missing.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Here's Wanamaker. He's guarded by Johnson. And Wanamaker gets it to go. Wanamaker's got his first basket of the night.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Following the missed shot by James Johnson. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Brown the pass to Aldridge. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Nets lead by 16.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Johnson attacking. Duarte passes to Bitadze. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Claxton. Passes it to Mills. Good on the triple. Mills has got 8 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Bitadze. He's got 6, and he makes that one. Wanamaker's got his second basket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
So for the Nets, Joe Harris is checked in for Johnson. Kyrie Irving comes in for Brown. And it's James Harden in for Patty Mills. The Pacers also changing it up. Turner's checked in for Torrey Craig. And it's LeVert in for Justin Holiday. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And so Wanamaker will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 18. And Turner kicks to LeVert. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. LeVert's got 12.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Irving. 5 points in the game. Pass to Harris. A 3-ball. And the Nets, another 3. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan. And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Turner against Harden. Floats one, and it's sent back by Turner.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner, hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
And the Nets making a change here. Griffin's checked in. Outside Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Again, the Nets for 2.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
Pacers trail by 19. And there's the pass to Duarte. Now here's LeVert. Out to the right wing. Here's Wanamaker. Offline with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside Harris. Outside Griffin. At the elbow, Irving. For 3, Harris. Unable to get that one. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one to start a 3-game homestand with that game. Fade away. The shot no good by Duarte.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And the call will be against Karis LeVert. That's his first foul. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Substitutions for the Pacers.
Harden outside. 3-pointer, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Pacers trail by 19. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Warren against KD. Warren, good.
T.J. Warren.
Warren's got his first basket.
Well, I tell you what, I love watching Warren match the defense's intensity and still be able to convert. This is a hard-nosed, really good offensive player.
Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Here's Lamb. The rebound by the Nets. Griffin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. No matter what happens over the course of Jeremy Lamb's pro career, Clark, he'll always be able to look back at his national championship at UConn back in 2011.
Yeah, those banners and trophies are not recallable. When you've been part of one, as he was with Connecticut, it's part of you for life. And he was a huge part of that team that won it in 2011. They weren't picked by too many people to take the crown, but Lamb hit his stride at the perfect time in that year's tournament.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. Don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been. at that lead guard position.
6 to shoot. Here's Wanamaker, defended by Durant. Count that bucket. Wanamaker's got 10.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And Griffin with the score. The assist by Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Warren, good.
At the arc, Warren gets in the zone, able to shoot with total concentration and lay it right in.
Harden dishes to KD. Irving with the ball. Picked up by Turner. Harden inside the three-point line. They grab their own miss.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Outside, Lamb. Pass to Wanamaker. Turner inside, covered by Irving. Bucket is good. 6 points for Myles Turner.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety. After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
And the Pacers call time here.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch. And he now often looks for his teammates first.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets. Your Brooklyn Nets.
Carter, he's checked in for Harris. Here's Wanamaker, guarded by Harden. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul.
First foul. Team second.
Here's Wanamaker. He's got 10. Lamb passes to Warren. Three-pointer, LeVert.
And he has not been able to keep up that pace he had going in the first quarter.
And a wide-open look for Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one. And so Wanamaker will bring it up for the Pacers.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half of the game. Back to LeVert. There's the drive. Passes it to Turner. Shot clock at 3. Over in the corner, Lamb. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. The Nets making a switch here. Mills is checked in. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for the Pacers. .141 left in the first half. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Mills passes to KD. Down low. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Durant's got 4 this quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pacers trail by 19. Wanamaker the pass to Turner. Lamb up top, defended by Carter. Feeds away. No good from Lamb.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Carter finds Durant over Lamb, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Durant's got 16 points.
Boy, if you allow Durant that look, he's going to punish you. I mean, it's that simple.
Wanamaker the pass to Lamb. Nice jump shot. Good.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
There's 25 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside Durant, the three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Now, Craig. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. To the left side wing. 1 second left. And so it's Brooklyn taking a 19-point lead into the break. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. With Rick Carlisle, Coach, what needs to happen on the defensive end to get back on track?
Well, a lot of things need to get better. Our level of force defensively is not there. We got to pick it up. We got to play with a lot more collective force.
We'll see if you can bring the noise more as the game goes on. Thanks very much. Back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. On the court for Indiana, they've got Karis LeVert. Turner is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Wanamaker in at the point. The three from KD. And the foul on Joe Harris. That is his first foul of the game. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Pacers trail by 19. Pass to LeVert. Here's Wanamaker. And here is Craig. And Durant sends it back. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Durant's got the ball.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And so here is Indiana following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, I think of Karis LeVert as one of those guys capable of going off on any given night for big numbers. He has that kind of explosive ability offensively.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
And that explosiveness of LeVert. We've seen it on nights when he gets hot and becomes unstoppable.
Greg, how about that game in 2020 when he went for 37 points in the fourth quarter and overtime alone? LeVert's a player that doesn't know the meaning of the phrase heat check. He can give it to you, boy.
Now, here is Irving. Aldridge, wide open, he fires. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. KD's got assist number 5 here tonight. Wanamaker looking over the floor. Outside Turner. Lots of room. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Turner's got 8 points.
Boy, and Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Out to the right wing. To the middle. Durant kicks to Irving. Clock at 6. Now the pass to Aldridge. From downtown, LeVert grabs the miss. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. On the wing, Irving. Turner covering. Outside Durant. Inside. Here's Aldridge. Yep, that one goes. Aldridge has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Wanamaker the pass to LeVert. Here's Duarte. Back to LeVert. Here's the 3. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. Brooklyn leading by 23. Harris inside. LeVert defending. Got a piece of it. KD against Craig. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Look at the turnover situation, guys, and it's not been that bad. Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Durant, and it's Brown in for Kyrie Irving. The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Wanamaker the pass to Turner. LeVert with it. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. LeVert's got 16.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
And the foul on Myles Turner. That'll be his second foul of the game. Goga Bitadze's checked in for the Pacers. Justin Holiday comes in for Torrey Craig.
Goga Bitadze. Justin Holiday.
Aldridge kicks to Harden. Pulls up. The rebound by Holiday. Holiday's got 4 rebounds now tonight. LeVert with it. Picked up by Aldridge. LeVert the pass to Holiday. Basket good.
Justin
Holiday's got his first bucket of the night.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Harden surveying the D. Lets a floater go, and the layup is good. 14 points for him.
Yet another hard shot that Harden makes look easy. Amazing at measuring the floating jumper.
Wanamaker the pass to Duarte. A three-pointer off the mark. Brooklyn leading by 21. Over in the corner, Brown. And yes, it's good.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Now here's LeVert. 16 points for him. Here's Wanamaker. Aldridge is covering. A nice shot by LeVert.
And, you know, LeVert, when he's on a roll, he's like a boulder. It just keeps snowballing in a positive direction, and nothing can stop him.
Here's Claxton. Pass to Harden. Passes to Claxton. And here is Aldridge. Shot clock at 6. Harden finds Harris. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harris has got 10.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And it's LeVert missing.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Here's Brown. Lays it up and banks it in. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Bitadze, the pass to LeVert. Driving to the basket.
LeVert Very confident. He's an amazing athlete and can put the ball on the floor and attack on the drive with the best of them.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Let's go!
He's checked in for the Nets. And the Pacers also making a change. Warren's checked in. Now here is Carter. Pass to Claxton. Dishes to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Holiday against Carter. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Carter's got his second basket of the night. Here's Wanamaker, guarded by Harden. Outside Holiday. Here's Wanamaker. 10 points for him. From deep three-point range, Bitadze can't hit. Nets have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Harden with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And the pass to Carter. Here's Claxton. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's foul number 2 for him. Griffin's checked in for the Nets. Mills comes in for James Harden. Lamb, he's checked in for Indiana. Here's Wanamaker. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Mills with it. 8 points for him. Carter outside. And Griffin scores. The assist from Carter. Griffin's got 6.
And how about Griffin continuing to own the paint? A fantastic power forward with good touch from there.
Wanamaker the pass to Warren. And it's Warren with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Here's Wanamaker, covered by Mills. And Wanamaker gets it to go. He's got 14. And it's Mills with the ball for Brooklyn. Brown outside. He dishes it to Griffin. And Justin Holiday picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for Brooklyn. Aldridge comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Kevin Durant is subbed in for Blake Griffin. Now Mills. He's got 8. The shot. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Boy, his timing is just superb. Durant absolutely lethal on catch and shoot opportunities.
And taken away by Brown. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Carter, that's good. Carter's got 6. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Nets.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
That one goes. Count it. Warren's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, Warren takes what the defense gives him there, making use of the mid-range stroke.
Pass to Durant. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
Now this is impressive. Durant showing you all of that creativity with that one.
Here's Wanamaker. 14 points for him.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
And it's sent back by Aldridge. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. Johnson, he's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And a change for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. .156 left to play in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Warren. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. He's got 14.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Something T.J. Warren has to his credit, Greg, is one of the more storied honors a basketball player can earn. ACC Player of the Year award.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of Hall of Famers who've won that prize. To set yourself apart like Warren did in one of the toughest conferences in college basketball, that just shows the depth of talent this man has always possessed.
Here's Holiday following the bucket by the Nets. Banked in off the glass. Holiday's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. There's Brown with the 3. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Warren against Johnson. Warren, good.
T.J. Warren.
Warren's got 8 here in the quarter.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
32 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. It's Durant on the wing. Turner covering. Warren against Carter. There's Brown with the 3. It's hauled in by Warren. Indiana's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Turner. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, a real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second chance opportunities.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Durant. Irving is out there with Mills. Then there's Harris. And it's Carter in at the 3 slot. So that's the Nets 5. Turner passes to Craig. That one good for 2.
Craig.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
Nets leading by 20. There's the foul. It's on Jeremy Lamb.
Jeremy Lamb.
That is his first foul of the game. Clark, between the draft and free agency and big mid-season trades, it feels like we rarely see the same team twice season to season.
Yeah, guys move around quite a bit, more so than in the past, Kevin. I don't necessarily know if that's good or bad. It's certainly different. I tend to lean towards guys staying in the same place longer. That would be my personal preference, but the landscape has shifted and changed, and it's overall probably a positive thing for the players.
The Nets working the ball around now. No one covering. Irving's got 19 points.
As dead-eye and outside shooter that we have in the league, Irvin has the ability to scorch you from there.
Lamb against Aldridge. And Lamb kicks to Warren. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Mills. No good on that one. And Indiana will come the other way. Warren on the wing. To the paint. Right block shot. And Turner the bucket on the assist by Warren. And that's 12 points for Myles Turner.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
Aldridge finds Mills. KD looking around. Harris outside. Back to KD. Misses the 3.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Back to Wanamaker. Harris against Warren. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And something I like about T.J. Warren's game is his ability to create his own shot. He's got great footwork and creates separation much easier than most.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? You're so right in that observation. He's a bucket getter, and his footwork fundamentals are superb. And even when he doesn't get separation, complete separation, he can still make tough shots. And he can get points in bunches.
That free throw good from Warren. Clark, you know, road teams accustomed to hostile crowds, but it can go too far. Players have been very vocal, saying, respect the game, and then respect us as human beings as well.
And, Kevin, I couldn't say it any better. It's that simple. It's not complicated. The right to say anything you want doesn't come with the purchase of a ticket. I think human dignity, common courtesy and respect supersedes whatever feelings you might have about a particular team or player and overrides whatever price you paid for your ticket.
Irving looking over the floor. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Outstanding body control there by Kyrie. I mean, he continues to score on tough defense, and it never fails to amaze me how he's able to do that so often.
Turner passes to LeVert. Over Durant. Rebounded by the Nets.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Pass to LeVert. Over Aldridge. And it's LeVert missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Irving, and it's sent back by Turner. Here's Duarte, guarded by KD. Sinks the triple.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Harden against Warren. Over Craig. Buries the jump shot. Durant's got 24 points.
Easy feasting for KD. I mean, he's been killing them tonight. They just don't have an answer for him.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And Harden really looks like he's been having fun out there.
I would agree with that, Kevin. And he says he's the same way off the court, too. I don't know him off the court, but he says he loves meeting new people. I don't have any trouble believing that. Enjoys engaging with kids. Certainly the bright tennis shoes are part of everybody's NBA attire now, but he wears it as an expression of his personality.
Bang, your Brooklyn Nets. Your Brooklyn Nets.
And Wanamaker's checked in for T.J. Warren. LeVert the pass to Wanamaker. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled. But what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow.
From the top of the key, and the shot is long. The Pacers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Pass to Turner. Here's Duarte. It's LeVert on the wing. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Brooklyn leading by 22. Harden kicks to Irving. Puts up a three. Offensive rebound. And it's Aldridge on the follow.
Oh, boy, Aldridge using those long arms of his to corral that offensive rebound.
Wanamaker the pass to Craig. It's LeVert on the wing. Guarded by Harris. Shot clock at 6. And he drives in. And Wanamaker gets it to go. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. Outside Aldridge. For 3, Harris. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Brooklyn leading by 22. And here's Harden. It's Durant on the wing. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 7th assist in the game.
Boy, Harden's got such a tremendous feel for the game and sees the whole court. He's a really slick creator.
Turner inside. Aldridge on him. 6 to shoot. Wanamaker the pass to Turner. Here's LeVert. And that one is off. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. Harris kicks to Harden. Nets passing it around. And the Nets, another 3.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Turner. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his 5th personal.
It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
And Turner's length causes defenses all kinds of problems. I mean, he really uses that length extremely well to draw fouls.
We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path, and I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Yeah, he's become a solid big man in this league. Myles Turner understands his role and is starring in it and does a really good job, I think, playing to his strengths.
Bembry the pass to Griffin. Now here's Brown. Johnson right side. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. The pass to Martin. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Paul Millsap picks one up.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency is, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Amazing how many players we're seeing come into the NBA, Clark, from all over the world right now.
Well, it's truly a global game, Kevin, and give credit to former Commissioner David Stern and certainly Adam Silver and his staff. But the league is a global league. The star players have done a great job of promoting it as a worldwide game as well. Every year you get players from multiple continents: Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia. Basketball is, again, it's a global game, so it makes sense we'll see more players from all over the world in the NBA.
Johnson left side. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And the Pacers can't get it to go. For Brooklyn, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Pass to Brown. Three-pointer on the way. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assist.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And the Pacers can't get it to go. And so Brown will bring it up for Brooklyn. Here's Bembry. Back to Millsap. Count it.
And, this is why Millsap is so highly respected. He's excellent at knocking down shots under pressure.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Looking to end the run. Wanamaker misses. Brooklyn's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Bembry the pass to Griffin. Johnson with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Here's Bembry. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Bembry's got his first points of the night.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Poke loose. Back to Jackson. And the shot goes in.
Jackson from Keelan Martin.
Now here's Brown. Passes it to Johnson. Here's Millsap. Even with the offensive explosion we saw last year, Clark, there were some elite defensive teams. Which team do you think has the toughest D in the NBA right now?
Well, I think you could lean towards the Sixers for what I evaluate. I mean, they had 2 Defensive Player of the Year candidates last season in Embiid and Simmons. And Simmons is as versatile and tough a defender as there is in the league. They set the tone for the rest of the team. And you can't discount the Golden State Warriors either. When you've got a guy like Draymond Green and other good defenders with him, that team can be pretty stingy defensively too. And you know what I like about Paul Millsap is his all-around game. I mean, he scores it, he rebounds it, he passes it, defends other people very well. I mean, this guy, he really doesn't have any chinks in his armor.
Outside for Martin. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
That's his second personal. Team's 5th foul. At the line for the Pacers, Keelan Martin, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting, with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those 2 groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Here's Wanamaker. Jackson kicks to Martin. Inside, here's Wanamaker.
Brooklyn foul. Bruce Brown, his 1st foul. Penalty. Shooting for Indiana, Brad Wanamaker. Shooting 2.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Nets.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so by winning the first of 3 to play in this season series, it should give them plenty of momentum and confidence for the next time they'll have to lace up their sneakers against the Pacers. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Kevin Durant.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Here's Wanamaker. He's covered by Brown. Millsap's against Jackson. 5 on the clock. From deep. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And basketball. Now into the lineup for your Nets, Javon Carter.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor, that's when you lose momentum.
So it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, James. You took control early. Was this a complete game for the team?
Tonight was very important that we got off to a great start and try to execute from the beginning of the game. It was very important for us to come out here and take care of home court, and that's what we did.
You certainly have it rolling now, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.